AMD's Radeon RX 7900 XT is the second best card from AMD, topped by the RX 7900 XTX on the RDNA 3 architecture. The ASRock Phantom Gaming variant is one of their highest clocked cards, which witnesses an increase of around 2% in the boost clock compared to the stock version from AMD. While this is the second best offering from AMD, it competes with the 4070 Ti more than the 4080, whose rival sits in the RX 7900 XTX. That said, the performance of the RX 7900 XT can't be overlooked. To begin with the design, the 7900 XT Phantom Gaming from ASRock comes in two colors, the typical black finish as well as a white-themed look which costs slightly more. If you've ever seen a Phantom Gaming card before, this one looks just the same. You get a triple fan design with diagonal ARGB LEDs cutting through the middle and third fan. The front has a matte finish with some glossy patterns that bring out the shine. The top side has more ARGB LEDs with Phantom Gaming branding in the middle, and it comes with an LED switch that toggles the RGB lighting. On the back side, the metal backplate has a red and black aesthetic to complement the Phantom Gaming logo with a closer look at the heatsink. Coming to the performance of the card, the factory-applied overclock is meager, as it achieves around a 1% increase in performance in comparison to the stock RX 7900 XT. That said, the card is able to beat the performance of the likes of the RTX 4070 Ti and even the 3090 Ti by around 7 to 8%, both at 1080p and 1440p resolutions. In terms of average FPS, tested on around 25 games, you're looking at an average FPS of 180 at 1080p, while going up to 2K resolution brings the number down to 140, which is still excellent. What's even better is the performance at 4K, where it's able to match the performance of the 3090 Ti while still beating the 4070 Ti by around 12%, thanks to the additional 8 gigs of memory. The card continues to surprise in cooling. It uses triple fans that rotate alternately, along with 6 heat pipes for dissipating the heat produced, while a nickel-plated copper base directly touches the GPU, enhancing the thermal efficiency even further. The result of this can be seen in outstanding temperatures even while gaming, reaching up to 58 degrees Celsius while the hotspot touches the 79 degrees Celsius region. Even while performing at this level, the fan noise level remains lower than the stock variant of the RX 7900 XT from AMD, making the card a silent monster. Where this card is not silent is power consumption. Rated at 300 watts TDP, the minimum power supply requirement is 700 watts. However, this card likes to feast on power as it continuously draws more than the rival RTX 4070 Ti. This is powered by the two 8-pin connectors, which offer more compatibility than the newer 12-volt high-power connector in the latest cards. In terms of output, you're getting a single HDMI 2.1a port and 3 DisplayPort 2.1 ports. This is great to see, as some premium cards miss out on supporting DisplayPort 2.0, even at a high price level. All in all, this card is a solid price-to-value proposition, as it outclasses the rival in the RTX 4070 Ti significantly throughout the benchmarks, while it remains well beyond the 60 degrees Celsius mark in thermals. Of course, this is dependent on your environment as well, but nonetheless, the cooling solution is quite efficient. To sum up, what I like is the excellent performance over competitors, the great price-to-performance ratio, and the 20GB VRAM memory. On the downside, ray tracing performance is inferior, and overclocking is challenging. Ratings: Design, 9 out of 10. Performance, 9.5 out of 10. Acoustics, 9.5 out of 10. Thermals, 9.5 out of 10. Value, 9.5 out of 10. For an overall rating of 9.5 out of 10.